a beautiful Aquascape ecosystem water feature maintained by that guy right there. Look at how lush everything is in here. It's just gorgeous. I'm here 3 years and 1 day later.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
We didn't plan for that. About 1 million subscribers more than when you were last here.
I love it. Yep, I remember you making that tank too. What a creative way to do it. I mean, there's not a person that comes to this front door that won't look at this and go, oh my goodness.
You always see the like package delivery folks and stuff there.
Hey, what is that? Finally got something that makes your wife happy.
She likes all my stuff.
He is active. Wow. I was just making a longer and narrower pond coming down here and the waterfalls coming. Welcome to living the Aquascape lifestyle. So I am super excited, like a kid in a candy store. This is an impromptu stop. I'm out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, on my way to Phipps Conservatory, a project that Ed Ballou, the pond professor, built at, I think, one of the greenest buildings in the world. Super excited about that. And I called my buddy, Serpa Design, Tanner Serpa. I've actually got his shirt on, had it packed, so that was pretty fun. I am gonna go see one of the most talented guys on YouTube for terrariums. We built him a pond a few years ago, and there it is in the front yard. And he said, come on by. So I am super excited that I'm gonna go see one of the most talented guys, one of the funnest guys on YouTube when it comes to building natural habitats for animals. You are in for a real treat. Check this out. First thing I hear when I open the door is the sound of a waterfalls, which is one of the reasons why, besides those chairs sitting over there, we wanted to put this water feature in the front yard when we built this. Look at how gorgeous. First of all, look at the location. House, front yard, and right there to greet everybody coming in. A beautiful Aquascape ecosystem water feature maintained by that guy right there.
What's happening?
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
This is year 3 for this?
Yeah, it's weird actually because as of yesterday, it was 3 years to the date that...
Are you serious?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
I'm here 3 years and 1 day later.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
We didn't plan for that.
But we did plan to put it in the front yard.
Yeah, we did. Wow.
You're happy
Sort
now,
of.
right? The pond guy knows what he was doing, yes?
Yeah.
All right, I got you to admit it. It looks great. How's it been performing?
Pretty good overall. I think because of the way it's situated here, we had issues with algae a lot last year, but the plant load down in the basin wasn't as established as it is this year. So overall, I mean, can't complain. I've done maybe 5 water changes on it since we set it up.
Yeah, in 3 years.
Yeah. Trimming plants, otherwise not too much.
So you had a little bit of string algae last year, but not so much this year.
Yeah, no, not this. Honestly, we didn't really have any. There was some up there not too long ago. We scrubbed it out, and it's been good since.
So do we still have the water feature in the backyard? Yeah, we got to check that out. But first, let's check this one out. So let's see. We've got some parrot feather. We've got some thalia. What color water lilies is that?
There's 3. There's yellow, white, and that like the dark red. Sort of
like red attraction, I think that is. So now, do you still have the frogs that you feed in here?
I don't know where he went. He was here maybe a month ago or whatever, croaked at me, came up, I fed him and everything. I haven't seen him since, but there are a few babies in here right now. So Wellington comes and goes. I don't know where he's at.
Wellington.
Yeah.
And then how many fish do you have in here? Do you have some native fish?
Yeah, I got some greens. Well, I guess they're technically not native, but green sunfish. There's probably about 15 in here.
Okay. How big is the biggest one? Oh, that's that big.
Yeah, I mean, they'll get a full one.
So he wanted native fish. One of the challenges with native fish is they blend in. They're a little bit harder to see.
Yeah, I saw them when you first got here. I'm not
sure. They're probably hiding. Now, do they eat the pellets?
They will, yeah.
Yeah. Look at how lush everything is in here. It's just gorgeous. What is this plant right here?
I think it's a calico plant.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. We've got a bloody dock, which is actually edible. I've never eaten it, but yeah. You see it in salad mixes a lot of the time. Some mini horsetail.
More mini horsetail, and then you got the moss, and then some impatiens. Are those New Guinea impatiens?
I have no idea.
I think they're New Guinea impatiens, and look at how natural this is. I mean, that is the filter right there, and look at what you see.
That's what it's like. I'll send you a picture that you could put up on screen to show how this looked whenever we first built it.
Yeah.
I mean, as you guys know, that's all about how you make it look natural, adding all of these plants in strategic spots around the rocks so it doesn't just look like a pile of rocks in the
Yes,
ground.
that's and the moss. And so you see some rock, you see driftwood, you see moss, you see plants. You have different colors, different variations. The creeping Jenny, which is a standard.
Yeah.
I mean, it is extremely intricate here, buddy.
Yeah, and it would probably be a little bit more detailed than it is now, but since I messed up my finger, I wasn't out here maintaining it because I couldn't touch stuff for a while because I didn't want to get an infection. But
it looks so natural. I mean, there's not a person that comes to this front door that won't look at this and go, "Oh my goodness!"
You always see the package delivery folks and stuff.
Hey, what is that? What plant is this?
I can't remember.
Once again, I love the different textures and the different colors. I think I remember building this. It rained 2/3 of the day that we were building.
Yes,
it was a muddy mess, but
Yes,
we got it done thanks to Tussie's help.
Yeah.
Weston.
I have videos of Weston and that he's just getting drenched like being an animal.
And then, of course, Ed Ballou, the pond professor, was out here. And, it's so fun for me to come back and see how much they fill in because you've done a terrific job with, of course, which I would expect nothing less from Tanner Serpa, the master designer. Can we check out your terrarium room?
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right.
It's a lot different from whenever you were last here.
You're in for a real treat with this one. Wow. So this is the workstation, which is about as unique of a workstation as you could possibly get. I mean, oh my gosh, I think everybody should have something like this.
I think so too.
Oh, that is absolutely terrific. Oh, I love this tank. So this tank is new since the last time I was here.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous. I saw you building this on. Oh no, what are these fish?
The longer ones, the Hemiotis blacktail.
Gorgeous in there. I love the silver with the dark.
About 1 million subscribers more than when you were last here.
I love it. Yep, I remember you making that tank too. What a creative way to do it. Remember in the coffee table book I gave you?
Yeah, I got it upstairs in the library.
We'll put a link to the coffee table book. Do you remember what Dan Harp did? He put it in the middle of the urn. His million subscriber button. Same thing. So which tank do you think you spend the most time putzing with and having fun with? And it could include with your animals in it.
Yeah, I mean, this one's kind of just like the big one's like a passion project. I'm always experimenting with different plants and stuff like that.
Is that the largest terrarium you've built?
So far, yeah.
I mean, who would not want that in their home?
Yeah.
Now, do you have anything living in that one?
Nah, not yet. Like, it's not established quite yet because I still keep doing stuff with it, so I'm holding off on it. Recently, though, we got a snapping turtle. It's one of Fred's hybrids.
I see it right down there.
So, yeah, we've been spending a lot of time with her. Hopefully, we can get her to come out.
And is that the snake we're going to feed?
Yeah, we'll feed him.
Beautiful snake. What kind of snake?
It's a king snake. His name's Houdini, and he's almost 16, so he's pretty old.
Wow. Yeah, that is. But he's got a perfect habitat for himself, as all your animals do.
This is pretty unique. Can't really see them because they're hidden back there, but these are the frogs that
I see these.
Yeah,
I see these all of the time. You feeding them worms and stuff. What is the kind of fern?
That is Bulbitis hutulota. It's an African water fern.
Which is perfect for those frogs.
Yep.
Wow. Is this your next project here?
Yeah, I got some schemes with that one.
That'll be for a future edition. This was pretty recent you did this one, right?
A few weeks ago. This is all... I carved it out of clay and then cast it in a aquarium safe plastic, and then my wife loves this one. This is her favorite one.
Really?
Yeah, I
think
it's
because it's so
cool.
unique. That's cool. So you finally got something that makes your wife happy.
She likes all my stuff.
That's cool. And then this one was pretty recent too.
Yeah, just last week.
Yes, I love watching your channel and seeing all the cool and unique things that you do. Like I said, cool and unique things. Just incredible, buddy. All right, so we're gonna feed some animals?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is this a Pac-Man frog?
No, it's a pixie frog.
Yeah.
Bullfrog.
Yeah. Oh, you got his attention immediately. What do you feed him, like once a week? Okay.
Yeah, once a week. We'll feed him too.
Boy, he is active. Wow, look at that. That did not take long at all.
So right now I just got... Normally I'd feed him a rat, but I have mice right now, so I'll feed him one, and then I'll just set one.
So he eats 2 a week? Okay. Well, he is a healthy snake.
Typically. Every once in a while I'll fast him for a week. Not feed him, but most of the time I feed him once a week.
Nice. And now how long does it take him to ingest that?
The first one, because he kind of got to get stretched out, might take him about 10 minutes, and then the second one he'll eat in probably about 2.
Now, does he eat them right after each other?
Yeah, well, once he finds it, because he'll sniff it out, and once he gets located on it, he'll...
So, for the pixie frog, how often do you feed the pixie frog?
It depends on what I feed him. If I'm feeding him a mouse, it will just be once a week, but I feed him night crawlers.
Yeah, so more often then.
So, if it's night crawlers and stuff, maybe 2 times a week, but it all depends on what I'm feeding.
pond that I actually discovered your channel on.
Yeah, well, you sent me an Instagram DM, and then we talked on the phone while I was on my lunch break at my old job.
That I encouraged you to resign from because you were too talented and you needed to be doing this stuff full time. So this was your first pond build or what?
Yeah, if I'm gonna be honest, I have less maintenance on this than the one out front. I think that's partly because they're 3 times the size, and then the way that it's basically like a wetland filter in a way.
Yep, best filter you can get is a wetland filter. Nice fish.
Yeah, I started out with 12 fish maybe, and here we are 3 years later, you know, a ton of fish.
But how gorgeous is this? What a great hobby. It looks like you got very friendly fish. Now, are there any frogs that live in this pond?
Yeah, there's a few. That Wellington one we talked about, he'll be back here sometimes. He goes from pond to pond. But
yep.
When I was cleaning this out the other day, I saw a few babies back here as well.
Yeah, so this is a lot of fun coming out and seeing more of a contemporary formal type of a water feature. Goldfish ponds, you got some shabunkins down there.
Yeah, shabunkins, sarasa, commons.
Couple lilies, some parrot feather.
Yep. Well, mint. That's what the mint went wacky.
Yeah, mint. There's a good tip for you. Aquatic mint in a pond tends to take over.
I like it.
Yeah, you got to keep it trimmed, like you said. Give it a haircut.
Yep.
Not bad, buddy. So how long has your pond been at your mom's place?
About a year.
Okay, about a year. So we're looking to.
All about the plant.
So your mom just loves this, so we're looking to make it bigger, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
That's my
Hi, Dad. I'm the pond guy, Greg.
Hi, Greg. I'm Ed.
Hi, Ed. Nice to meet you. So do you enjoy sitting out here, obviously?
I love coming out here in the morning and doing my work on the computer and listening to that.
Right. It's the nice sound. How old are you, Ed?
Really, Greg?
Yes.
59, brother.
Oh, you got me by a couple years, buddy. You just married a much younger woman. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you. Just looks a lot younger than both of us. So you love your pond that your son built you? It was a nice gift, huh?
It really was. I love sitting here and looking at the fish.
Of course. It's very therapeutic, huh? So are we going to make it bigger for you? Nice.
Only because I can't give up my fish.
Of course.
They're gonna get big.
They're your babies.
Yeah, they are. He said, put them in the wild. I'm like, no, they're my babies.
Absolutely. So you got a lot of
That's
mint
like
here.
us.
But yeah, you got plenty of room to make it bigger over here. Very easy. And maybe put a wetland on it for easy filtration. Because you just got a small biofalls and skimmer right now. And the auto doser. But look at how good the water looks. And there's the babies down there. How many fish do you have?
5.
All right. We can even get more than that. Yeah, this looks really good. But this is basically your first Aquascape ecosystem pond that you built. Because you built your formal pond. We built with you. The one at your house, and now we can come back with Ed the pond professor and make this bigger for mom and dad. So you know I'm already getting some ideas just sitting up here, right?
Yeah.
And because of the way the house is situated, and I would love to start the waterfalls over here and come down, because this is like the living area outside here with this pergola that you put in. So if we started the waterfalls and came down here, that would be really awesome. Yes. So that when you're sitting in the main viewing area, right now it's off to the right, you can hear it, but I think the viewing point, look at Dad's seat.
That's stupid. I just did that because I didn't know where to put it, but I want like an actual nice fire.
Well, and then I would take this railing down. You don't need this railing for a 1-foot step. You'd have unobstructed views of it. Well, and plus we're going to have grandkids sometime too.
And with the dogs, and stuff, yeah.
So the next time you see this, it's going to have a finished water feature on it. All the windows of the house are back here too. So you'd be able to see it from, I don't know which room or which, but I'd love to actually have it kind of coming down here, facing the upper patio, and that's your kitchen, I'm guessing?
Yeah, well, dining room and kitchen.
Yeah. Boom, and then literally coming along here. And you know what would be awesome? Is instead of going that way with the pond, come this way with the pond so that you'd be able to sit here and see your fish.
So we could start like that's the right edge.
I would leave the skimmer exactly where it is.
Yeah.
And then I would seam on a liner. I would just make it a longer and narrower pond coming down here, and the waterfalls coming coming this way and then coming back into the pond. So the pond is 3 times the size. It comes over here, and then take out this one ornamental grass, and you'd be able to see it from when you're sitting in the kitchen, the waterfalls, and then sitting all over here. And then you know what would look really cool? Come here, I'll show you. Is to have it actually go underneath the deck right in there.
I almost did that originally, but I didn't feel like taking the time to do it.
Okay, well, we'll take the time to do it. So this pond, we're going to keep that skimmer. We're going to come over here. We're going to go underneath. We're going to come up here like this, and then the waterfall starts right there. All right, next time you see this, we'll be building.